What they shoot you with? Did you tell?
What's up?
A shotgun. Okay, well, you were lucky.
It's the third patient of the day, a 26-year-old who complains of a shotgun blast to the face.
How about the rest of you? Were you shot in your belly, your back?
Like many trauma patients, he's not only in pain,
Taking blood from you.
but angry.
But you need to hold still. If you can't hold still, I'm going to have to do something and give you some medicine to make it so I can put a tube in your lungs to breathe for you until you calm down.
This is the fourth busiest trauma center in the country. Last year, doctors admitted 4,000 people here.
Every now and then we have to close the trauma center and say enough is enough, we cannot handle any more patients.
What you wiggling for, huh?
The most critical of patients are rushed here to the shock trauma unit.
1, 2, 3.
It is here a team of 15 doctors and nurses must make life in a matter of seconds.
He's got bruising across his forehead. And
if they don't have their injuries identified in a timely fashion within that first about 1 hour, they have a chance of doing very poorly.
The shock trauma unit is really only 2 rooms with 4 beds, but they are stocked with every major piece of medical equipment to keep a patient alive.
Shot twice, looks like, twice or 3 times.
On this night, doctors struggled to keep a 22-year-old alive. He was gunned down on a Memphis street.
He was basically in cardiac arrest at the scene.
But this victim didn't make it. He died 11 minutes after reaching the trauma center.
Nobody likes to see somebody die, especially us.
We're about 22 minutes out with a 50-year-old male down in the NBA suffering.
Less than an hour after the trauma room clears with one patient, the helicopter lands with another. Inside, a 50-year-old leukemia patient. A car crash crushed his ribs and cut his face. The trauma team is waiting.
Do you have a heart condition, sir? His blood pressure keeps waxing and waning, so I suspect it's something more than just a few broken ribs.
X-rays reveal the accident not only crushed his ribs, but also his spleen. He's wheeled into the operating room for emergency surgery.
Spleen is just mush.
After an hour and a half, the spleen is removed. The patient will spend the next few weeks here in the trauma center's intensive care unit, where nurses will keep watch around the clock.
We may see probably 6 deaths per month, and considering the number of patients that we see, that's not that bad of a number.
But doctors say this 50-year-old will live. So will that 26-year-old who was shot in the face. And so will 93% of others who find themselves trucked into the trauma room and facing death.
Receiving trauma by ground ETA 15 minutes. Trauma by ground ETA 15 minutes.
Jeff Abel, Action News 5.
Administrators say more trauma center patients are injured in motor vehicle accidents than any type of violent crime. And doctors say the overwhelming majority of those injured weren't wearing seatbelts. Tomorrow night, as Jeff continues his look inside the trauma center, he'll follow one Memphis woman minute by minute as she fights to survive a terrifying automobile accident.